bait compared to most jerk baits in the sense that it's big. I mean, it's 7 inches long. It's sort of flat and narrow. It doesn't have the body width as most jerk baits. It's got a wide side on it, and it has a very erratic action. It doesn't really run that deep. If you put it on like 12-pound test fluorocarbon, on a long cast, it'll run about probably, I don't know, 5 to 6 foot deep, something like that. But this is not a jerk bait that I want to get deep because I fish it in the fall time of the year. So I'm concentrating more on sort of those shallow to mid-range fish. I'm really looking at trying to catch fish on the Canada in less than 10 foot of water. So the bottom depth where I'm fishing is going to be less than 10 feet most of the time when I'm fishing the Canada, simply because of the characteristic of the bait, the aggressive action it has and the depth that it runs. But the advantage of the Canada is the size and the profile and the action to it. This is what generates a strike in the fall time of the year from this jerk bait better than anything else. It's a large bait, it provides a big meal for the fish, it's aggressive, and it's really good on active fish. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how you want to fish it and what you want to look for. This is the only jerk bait I fish with a bait cast. If you guys have watched my videos, you guys know that I use a spinning rod all the time for my jerk bait fishing. This is the exception because this bait weighs probably an ounce or so. I fish it on a, usually like a 6'11" medium action. The one that I use for it is like that Megabass 110 special or the jerk bait special. It's probably a little bit light for that bait, but one of the reasons I like that rod, and I want a rod less than 7 foot, is if you try to fish a jerk bait on a rod that's 7 foot or longer, it deadens the action on it. You can't get the quick snap of your wrist. So just try to go with some type of a medium or maybe a medium heavy in less than 7 foot. 6.5 to no more than 6 foot, 11 inches is going to be the rod you want to use. And most of the time with this bait, I'm using 15-pound test Seaguar and Vizex fluorocarbon line for the technique that I want to talk about today. Also on the jerk of it, guys, it's a little bit different because I don't work this bait like I do a typical jerk bait. I mean, I work a jerk bait a lot of different ways, depending upon the water temperature and that type of stuff. But on the Canada, I'm working it pretty fast. I'm not stopping it. I'm going boom, 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 boom. I don't want the bait to stop very long because this is such a big bait. I don't want them to get a good look at it. So I'm jerking it down there and I'm working it through the water column pretty fast like that. So I'm not jerking it down and letting it set and jerking it again and letting it set. I'm keeping it moving all the time like that. Again, because I want to generate the reaction strike. I don't want the fish to get a good look at it. Okay, let's talk